Say what needs to be said. It's your host, Sante, Mr. Pick 6 Salmon. Week 13 started on Thursday in Dallas with Geno Smith and the Seahawks looking to bounce back against the Cowboys after coming off an ugly loss against the LA Rams. The Cowboys have been criticized for being a team full of stats and unable to win against a team with a winning record. But Dallas will take this challenge head on. Geno Smith and Dak Prescott both played exceptional to put their teams in position to win. The Cowboys defense has a lot of areas to fix if they want to make a run for the Super Bowl. And at one point in the fourth quarter, Seattle presented a physical presence by running the ball on the Cowboys defense in which Cowboys could not match. And this needs to be fixed along with some coverage issues in the secondary or they will fall short of the goal. But the bright spot was Dak Prescott. He's starting to show signs of resilience. Quarterbacks have to be able to navigate through difficult times in games continuously in order to make it to the Super Bowl. In Washington, Tyreek Hill was unstoppable. The Commanders put themselves in the hole early on multiple big plays given up to Tyreek. I expected the Dolphins to win by double digits, so nothing special here. The Miami Dolphins, once again, defeats a team with the losing record. No matter how you look at it, the Dolphins will be a threat in the playoffs. Tua will be the determining factor how far they go in the playoffs. Denver's 5-game winning streak came to an end in Houston this week. I can't say enough about DeMeco Ryans and how he has changed his defense around in 1 year. Houston lost one of his best players in Tank Dell with the leg injury. He's C.J. Stroud, #1 target. Houston Texans are a good team. They only are going to get better from here. Now, Russell Wilson's time has expired. What could have been is no more for Russell. Russell gave his team every chance to lose that he possibly could. Now on to Tennessee. And the Colts special teams makes the difference, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Titans special teams coach is fired at the time you are watching this. This team continues to find a way to win. Now, Tennessee has a lot of questions to answer at the quarterback position. And Will Levis, he can do good, but not much better than Ryan Tannehill. Detroit will run into some trouble if they don't finish how they started this season. This is the time of the year to play good football, and I'm not seeing that from the Detroit Lions. I was impressed the way Detroit closed the game against a good defense, but the good teams in the NFC like the 49ers and the Eagles are playing on another level, and not sure if the Detroit Lions can handle one of these teams this time of the year. But maybe one more year of building and this team will have a good chance to be the #1 team in the NFC. We will see. But congratulations to the Lions on a 4-game winning streak. The Saints saw enough of Derek Carr and Jameis Winston to understand they need a franchise quarterback in the future. Now, the Arizona Cardinals versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. And Kyler Murray gets his second win of the season. He is 2-2 through week 13. Not bad. And the Steelers isn't a bad team. Kenny Pickett left the game in the first half and didn't return. The Steelers' offense was crippled after Pickett's injury. The execution left when Kenny Pickett left the game. Falcons versus Jets game was a lack of offensive production. Credit to both sides of the ball on defense, but neither quarterback passed over 150 yards, and running backs didn't gain over 55 yards. Now, the Falcons are most likely headed to the playoffs, but don't expect much after that. If they could land the right draft picks next season, you will see a much better team. Bailey Zappi gets the start in New England. This team has no hope. And for the second time this season, the Patriots were unable to score any points. Another team with quarterback issues and no sign of hope for the future. It's a sloppy win for the Chargers. Another team unable to score any touchdowns but managed to kick field goals and get the victory. The Chargers need answers and they need them fast. I expected them to win by double digits against Bailey Zappi. Cleveland Browns world has come to an end. All the great expectations are over after Deshaun Watson was lost for the season. No matter how good this defense used to be, it's over. The defense can make games interesting, but not victorious. Joe Flacco came in, gives the team hope, but not a victory. What a waste of a potentially great season. Aaron Rodgers isn't playing this year and it's not physically possible. If he suffered a torn Achilles tendon, and had it surgically repaired, he is simply out there practicing to show love, or this is part of his rehabilitation process. And if you watch closely, he is going through the motion gingerly, and there's no way possible he can keep up with the speed of an NFL athlete now or in a few months. Other than he is lonely, bored, or miss his teammates, I agree. It's no reason for Aaron Rodgers to be out there practicing.